Crowley's the rights of man is the same as the Christ characters. I am the way, the truth, and the light. Um, I bring this up often, but a lot of people they still have the programming um, to keep them from the truth. That we've been taught the reverse of upside down, twisted version, truth on all things. So what Christ was actually saying, you've been the way it was presented is not correct. It was to do the opposite, to give you the impression, that you should be a slave and whatnot, and keep you from the power from within you. I'll put in the description a video that starts off with Crowley's the rights of man. Man has a right to live in the way he wills to do. Man has a right to kill those who would thwart his rights. Like me, I give everyone the respect to become who you are or don't. Live in whatever way you want. If you step on my toes, I may or may not decide to fuck you up. But people get up all in your shit. They'll say shit like, you're hurting me by thinking for yourself, or you're hurting me by not submitting to what I want you to do. In the video it says something like, do what I say or I'll feel badly. It's a subtle tool of the slave master. I think the more powerful you are, the more... See, like these creatures, and they can also be family members, they may or may not know what they're doing, but what is governing them knows. So the more of a threat you are to the system, the more they'll make sure that you're isolated, that you don't... there has been a great effort to keep you from others like you, to have people come in your life that is posing to be like you, but they're not, and to misdirect you, but their shit's like really starting to show through now. Just keep your eye on the prize, trust yourself. I recommend, like in the non-book, there's the methods of energized meditation. One so part of the first method is make faces. Just that really it breaks things up. Breaks up the thoughts, which are programs that we're putting in you. Tension. There's really no need to be tensed. We got to get rid of this. One of the things that so again, if you're like me, I highly recommend this non-book. If you can get the more extended version, it's black. It's got like galaxies, kind of like galaxy looking picture on the cover. I do have a free PDF version of it. If you want, just comment your email and I'll send it to you. One of the things I often do is say like Halung, which is like the Scandinavian magical band, right? So when I first heard their stuff like 6 months ago, it just felt familiar for me, for this body. Makes sense because this body is primarily from genetics from Northern Europe, and we're those genetics were before that. No one really knows, it seems like. But yeah, just kind of dancing, moving. Like the music in the morning is very important. And if you can, say, get comfortable enough by yourself to dance and then like be amongst other people, like, I hang out at the Kava bar, since I don't drink and, I need to get social fix. Um, that's often like where I'll be hanging out and like dance, you know. And like the more and more you get in a rhythm where you don't have those tension, those thought tensions of like, oh my god, what are they thinking, this and that. You get in the flow state instead of the analytical of your own behavior and judgment of yourself. That really helps break you free. Um, the Seven Deadly Sin video thing, that I often put in descriptions, I did for about, probably like at least 2 years. I listened to at least once a day. Um, Now, it could be pretty much anything. Uh, if you go for like a year, like, say when you wake up and you kind of got your stuff together, uh, your flow for the day going. If you could be like literally anything. Like, if you were to go like this for 20 seconds every day, it does something. It unlocks, I guess you could call will. Now I still listen to that Seven Deadly Sin thing often, and I still get things out of it. Just like, Beyond Good and Evil, I probably listen to audiobook for that like, um, 5 times. What I'm doing now, though, like once I get done with this video, is I have a statement, which I'm not gonna share with you guys, but this is it right here. I'll read it and really like feel. Yeah. Um. So I am this, I am that, right? Um. These are like secondary statements, which, just kind of started them. It's my intention to read these, like once a week, or sometimes every day. But these are the secondary ones. I am sanctified. I am justified. Here, actually, I'll share them. If you guys want to pause it, just kind of give you an idea. But no matter how crazy other people might say it is, no, it's what we believed was crazy. Keep us from. So whatever you come up with, say if you do this, daily ritual, and it's like a statement, or it could be a body movement, or it could be singing along to a song. Get creative. See, I'm willing to put this out for all to see. I know some of this is probably, would be considered like, what the fuck? But, to become who you are, and, to bring the golden age from within you, you have to be willing to break. The video, that I'm gonna put in the description says it better. Like, basically, everything that keeps you from it has multiple categories, but it's fear. Fear, fear, fear. It's not your fear. It's just, the parasitic, narcissistic anti thing. Yeah, the golden age. Don't fall into another dogma, which, come to find out, I did, with the whole truth community and the golden age and whatnot. It say like with the golden age, it's to keep you from actively doing what you need to do. So the same thing is like I'm waiting for Christ to come back. So I was created to just wait and be rescued. No, that's fucking crazy. You're here to overcome such programs and to bring the Christ from within you. And the golden age will come, but, and this is video as a reminder for myself, will come if you do the work. And realize that what I was saying earlier, especially like the more powerful you are, the more of the not milk, the system's minions will surround you. And you know, like when they try to convince you to get you down and do all this fucked up shit, man. Just no, it's a compliment. Like, cause you are a threat. So don't be affected by what they're doing. Realize that they're affected and moving around because of you. They are responding to you, trying to keep you from your manifesting and creative abilities. Speaking of, yeah, the golden age will come if we do it. And one of the things Hyatt says in some of his work is, become who you are. There are no guarantees. Like Terminator, there is no fate but what we make. So don't sit on your hands and don't expect for people to agree with you. If you can get into the mode of just your own groove, even in public, right? You'd be surprised. Some will despise you from it, but some will just like, it's like they're hungry for that. They love to see that. And it's weird, like the times that like you know, you do get more in the flow and your vibration, you want to say, is getting higher or whatever, you do become a magnet for everything. It kind of like welcomes the distractions, but it's amazing, just the things. There's other shit I wanted to say, but I think if you try to plan things out too much, too structured, it gets in the way of magic. Like in this non-book, it says, through chaos we are born, through convention we die. Say like, sex is chaotic. I mean, you're doing weird things and making weird sounds, and yeah, but that's where, you know, people come from, right? Except for me. I'm just kidding. This is one of the things that I made recently, and I like it. Remember, all is a tone, all is imagination. It's copper wire. So often when I'm sitting in a lawn chair, just it's a little bit of mesh copper. I don't know what I did with the original one. This is wood. It's got different metal. It's just like I had issues like, you know, doing the energy ball thing, and this has helped me out drastically. And it's interesting that when I'm meditating and I use, like, say this one or the one I can't find, when I open my eyes as I'm meditating, like the fingers, it's like a perfect, does it on its own. It's like a perfect shaped just for like a perfect ball. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, morning is really important, but like if you got like certain body movements, or like often like when I walk, I'm like this, you know, or like, so I'll walk with both my hands up like this, go, or just, like whatever comes. Music is very important. Um, you know how to break the out of the prisons that are within you. Again, I'm gonna put the rights of man in the description.